Mike, you fought lots of very tough opponents throughout your UFC career. Where does Rafael Dos Anjos rank?
Oh, he's definitely the toughest. He's got wins over two guys that have beat me, Kevin Lee and Anthony Pettis. So, that definitely puts him on the pedestal as the toughest guy I faced to date, and I'm really excited for the challenge. Awesome guy, but I just got to go out there and beat him on Saturday.
We can't wait for this matchup because there's been so much talk about if this goes to the canvas and what the grappling matchup looks like. If it does, what does it look like to you?
Well, I mean, that's definitely my wheelhouse. That's my strong suit. But, I have a lot of other tools to win. And, this fight could stay on the feet as well. He's got great takedown defense. He's got good boxing. I have a lot of wrinkles to my game I haven't showed yet. So that's what makes this fight so exciting is just we don't know what's going to happen. So I'm just excited to get out there and lock horns with him.
You mentioned these new wrinkles to your game. Does that involve the stand-up? Because a lot of times we don't get to see you in these, striking battles necessarily.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my stand-up's improved a lot. Leaps and bounds, and I really wanted to show that in the Diego Sanchez fight. But when he comes out in the first 10 seconds and gets in on my legs, I'm like, all right, we're going to have a grappling fight. So, just wherever the fight takes place, I'm very well prepared. I had a really good camp. My coach, Rick Little, always puts together a really good game plan. So wherever the fight takes place, we'll be ready.
What would a win over Rafael do for you? I mean, certainly he's the former champion at 155. He's ranked number 5 at 170 pounds. What does that do for you?
That puts me in the top 5. And once I beat Rafael Dos Anjos, I won't take any fight less than it's either 5 or above. I'm really striving to be number 1 contender by the end of the year. So I beat Rafael Dos Anjos. It's no backward steps, just like I always say. I'm going forward. I'm looking to end the year as the number 1 contender.
Excellent. Well, we're looking forward to this matchup. Best of luck to you, Mike.
Thank you, Megan.
Thanks. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Megan. Big opportunity, big fight. Is he making too much of it, though?
I think a little bit. I mean, he's got to give RDA his respect, but at the same time, he's got to go out there and just think about what he's going to do and stuff like that. But I mean, for the most part, he can't get himself to the point where he's going to go and freeze on paralysis by analysis. I say,
Yeah.
and he's got to go out there and just be efficient.
Well, I just want him to worry less about what RDA is going to do and focus on his own game. Sometimes guys get wrapped up into having to stop this thing or that thing that their opponent does. Michael Chiesa has to remember that RDA has to fight him too and deal with the problems that he brings to the table. And I think him talking about the different wrinkles to his game and working on his striking, I think that shows that that's what he's going to do.
Guys, we got to get your predictions for tomorrow night here in Raleigh. So let's ask you about our co-main event. Rafael Dos Anjos, Michael Chiesa. Who you taking?
I got RDA. I think that his takedown defense is going to be the key with his stand-up. He's going to do his thing.
I'm going to go with RDA as well. I think that he's probably shored up some of those holes he's had in his wrestling, and I think he'll get it done.
Is there a finish, or is that a decision?
I think it'll be a decision.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a decision as well.
All right. Well, let's ask you about the main event. Curtis Blaydes with that wrestling, Junior Dos Santos, incredible boxing. I mean, they're both great at a lot of things, but who are you taking?
I got Curtis Blaydes in this one. I think the fact that he's going to be able to push the pace and just have that grueling, grinding wrestling match is going to wear on Junior Dos Santos, and especially coming back from being sick and all that kind of stuff. I think it's going to be tough to go against a guy who wrestles as good as Blaydes does.
I'm going to go with JDS. I think that Junior knows what he's getting himself into. There's no surprises in this fight. He knows he's going to wrestle. He's been in there with dominant wrestlers before and been able to get it done. So I think Junior's going to be able to catch him coming in and close the show.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and special content, subscribe to ESPN+.